We begin in the year 2183, within the Milky Way galaxy, where interstellar travel is possible through the use of mass transit devices called mass relays, a technology believed to have been built by an extinct alien race known as the Protheans. Mass effect is a term defined as a form of mass negating technology, allowing the creation of physics phenomena such as artificial gravity and faster than light, or FTL, travel. A conglomerate body of governments known as the Citadel Council controls a large percentage of the galaxy and is responsible for maintaining law and order among races of the galactic community. Races that belong to the Council include Asari, Salarians, and Turians, with additional allied races including humans, the reptilian Krogan, and the environmental-suited Quarians. There's also a known hostile race of networked artificial intelligences called Geth. Humanity is represented by the Systems Alliance, a militaristic organization that joined the galactic community in 2157. Commander Jane Shepard, a graduate of the Alliance N7 Special Forces program, is a candidate to become the first human member of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, or SPECTRE, force, consisting of select agents who are given broad authority by the Council to protect the galaxy. Shepard serves as executive officer aboard the Starship-designated Systems Alliance space vehicle Normandy Stealth Reconnaissance 1, or SSV Normandy SR-1, captained by David Anderson and piloted by Jeff Joker Moreau. Shepard and her squad member, Alliance Marine Cade Nolenko, are sent to the human colony of Eden Prime to recover a discovered Prothean beacon. They repel an attack by the Geth, rescuing Alliance soldier Ashley Williams in the process. Saren Arterius, a rogue Turian Spectre, activates the beacon before escaping. Shepard reaches the beacon and receives an intense vision of war and death from it. The Normandy and its crew are summoned by human ambassador Donna Ludina to the Citadel station, where they meet future squad mate, Turian Citadel Security Services, or CSEC, officer Garrus Vakarian, and Shepard meets with the Council, but is unable to convince them of Saren's treason as she lacks solid evidence. Afterward, Shepard learns of and rescues Quarian mechanic Tali Zora, who possesses a recording of a conversation between Saren and Asari matriarch Benezia. The audio consists of the two discussing their victory at Eden Prime, while also mentioning an artifact called the Conduit and the return of the Reapers, later discovered to be a highly advanced machine race of synthetic organic starships that are believed to eradicate all organic civilizations throughout the galaxy every 50,000 years. After hearing the recording, the Council revokes Saren's Spectre status and makes Shepard the first human Spectre. Shepard is given command of the Normandy by Anderson and begins to follow leads provided by him and Udina in pursuit of Saren. On the planet Therum, Shepard rescues Benezia's daughter, Asari xenoarchaeologist Liara T'Soni, who then joins Shepard's squad, providing Shepard with a better understanding of the vision from the beacon. At a colony on the planet Pharos, Shepard gains the ability to comprehend and interpret the images seen in the vision from a former subordinate of Benezia, and learns that Saren's flagship, Sovereign, possesses unique mind control capabilities. On the world of Noveria, Shepard tracks down and defeats Benezia, who reveals just before she dies that she and Saren are being indoctrinated by Sovereign. Meanwhile, the Council informs Shepard that a Salarian infiltration unit has uncovered Saren's main base on the planet Vermeer. Upon arrival, Shepard learns that Saren has discovered a cure for the Krogan genetic sterility disease, known as the genophage, and plans to use it to breed an army of Krogan warriors. Shepard's squad mate, Krogan mercenary Urdnot Rex, confronts her over whether or not to destroy the base along with the cure, and she is able to convince him that destroying the base is the right choice, as all the Krogan created there would be slaves of Saren. Shepard then assists the Salarians with infiltration of the base, with the goal of destroying it by planting a large explosive ordnance inside of it. Once inside, Shepard and her squad communicate with Sovereign, who reveals itself to be a Reaper. Sovereign explains that the Reapers remain outside the galaxy, waiting for organic life to develop and discover the mass relays, before harvesting them when their civilizations reach the apex of advancement. Afterward, Shepard is forced to choose between saving Ashley or Kaidan, who have both been pinned down by Saren's Geth forces, and chooses to save Ashley, while Kaidan is killed. Shepard also encounters Saren himself, who claims that his allegiance to Sovereign will save organic life forms by demonstrating their usefulness to the Reapers. Back on the Normandy, Liara pinpoints the Conduit's location, a Prothean world known as Ilos. There, Shepard learns from a Prothean virtual intelligence, or VI, named Vigil, that the Citadel is actually an enormous mass relay, used by the Reapers each time they invade the galaxy. During the last extinction cycle, a few Protheans survived on Ilos using cryogenic preservation, and then re-entered the Citadel via the Conduit, a reverse-engineered, miniature mass relay disguised aboard the station as a statue. The Protheans sabotage the Citadel to prevent the Reapers from remotely activating it, which Saren plans to undo in order to trigger the Reaper invasion. After fighting through Geth forces at the Conduit, Shepard confronts Saren at the Citadel, where she convinces him that his actions are wrong, leading him to commit suicide in a moment of lucidity from Sovereign's indoctrination by shooting himself in the head. The Destiny Ascension, the Citadel's flagship with the Council on board, then requests assistance due to being attacked by Geth's ships, forcing Shepard to choose between risking heavy human casualties to save them or sacrificing them to allow Alliance reinforcements to concentrate on Sovereign. Shepard decides to save the Ascension and the Council, ordering the Normandy, which is supported by the Alliance fleet, to do so. Sovereign then battles with the Alliance fleet while also reanimating and remotely controlling Saren's corpse via the extensive implants within it to attack Shepard. Eventually, Saren's body is destroyed, incapacitating Sovereign and causing its shields to fail, allowing it to be destroyed by the Normandy and the Alliance. For prevailing, humanity is invited to join the Council and accepts, giving Shepard the option to nominate either Anderson or Udina to hold the position on the Council, and she chooses Anderson. Afterward, Shepard leaves the Council proceedings, vowing to find a way to end the Reaper threat.